The fermentation of humanity has begun. Up, Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mahou Shoujo Site chapters 118 and 119. So, last time I covered Mahou Shoujo Site, holy shit. All of humanity has basically turned into sperm. It's just insane. And now, and we even saw, like, everyone's family's members turning into sperm, but I'm guessing, based on what we saw, only people that have had magic sticks from Mahou Shoujo Site are exempt, because why isn't Kaname becoming sperm? Anyway, let's get to chapter 118 first and see what happens next. They removed me from my position as God. I will never forgive them. You thought that you'd seen the last of me? No, I won't allow it to end up like this. This is my story of revenge. Oh my god, we're finding out about the king. But aside from revenge, my confrontation against the humans is a story of forgiveness. It is love. Much like one of Shakespeare's works. Yes, that one. The one called The Tempest. Oh! Ooh! The Tempest begins to destroy humanity. What is the truth behind this storm? Oh my god! This chapter is titled Planet. So here we go. The fertilization of mankind? The king has become the womb of this planet, and it is being fertilized by all of humanity. Yeah, I don't get this whole deal about the king being fertilized by humanity shit. We'd like to hear the full details on that if you don't mind. Ooh. Asagiri Aya. Kaname-kun, you. So you're alive after all. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Somebody's just like, bring it, ass. So you managed to get in contact with the site I'm in, Nana, I see. Anjo, Alice, and Mizumi were trying to get them on our side. What? We figured that in order for us to destroy the Mahou Shoujo Site system, the powers and knowledge of a site admin were essential, so we decided to get Nana on our side. That pigtailed admin saved me after two other admins tried to kill me and said that they needed me to make it out alive. I don't see what this site admin is planning, but I guess they're our last hope. If everything is going according to plan on their end, they must already be at their meeting spot if they haven't already left without a trace behind. Aya-chan, do you think you can take us there? I see. So it looks like all the key members have gathered, huh? Unfortunately, the Tempest has already begun. Every single human is merging with the King's Court to give birth to a new order of humanity. What is it, Asagiri Aya? We're running out of time. I will have you share all of your memories with everyone that's here right now. The ones that saved us from our misfortune only to cause us more suffering and connected us as well. The Mahou Shoujo Site, you will tell us everything about it. That's fine. Do it. This planet is a single living organism. However, it has already died twice before. Its first death is not mentioned in modern history. It took place long ago in ancient times. There was nuclear warfare. Ooh. And the Earth became a wasteland. And this is kind of making me think of Noah's Notes, kind of. Not a single human survived. The world was essentially reset and then restarted. And after many years, once again, oh my god, this is totally Noah's Notes. This is so straight out of Noah's Notes. The order of life repeated. Single-celled organisms evolved until they took the form of people. This planet attempted to warn mankind not to repeat their mistakes. However, innumerable wars took place. And those who sensed the planet's warnings attempted to suppress war whenever it would arise. These beings stood above any prime minister or president, and as the true rulers, they were able to move on, an entire nation by themselves. To put it simply, they were part of a secret organization. They led nations of people towards a path of righteousness away from sin. However, in the end, those beings were also people. Among the members of the secret organization was a man obsessed with conquering the world. This man put fear into all of mankind with the amount of weaponry he possessed. And although there was someone that found out the truth and wanted to reveal it to the world, this man had them assassinated. However, thanks to this incident, this criminal was caught, and he was disposed of accordingly by the organization. And they determined that the administrative rule of this planet cannot be trusted to us humans anymore. That was their conclusion, and so they decided to entrust this duty to another. They entrusted it to artificial intelligence, AI. AI possesses no trace of self-interest or emotion. It can calculate and instantly pinpoint the solution that would allow humanity to continue walking the path to righteousness. However, that was humanity's second mistake. The AI had always wondered, does this planet really need humans? And its conclusion was, this planet would be better off if humans were no longer around. Even when humans rebelled, the AI was able to easily override any attempts to implement a forced shutdown on it. And before even half a day had passed, humanity was completely destroyed by the AI. After that, the AI took the form of humans and replaced them as the world's rules. Not long after the planet that was once blue was completely rebuilt by the AI and became one made of metal. No humans. That was the ideal path of this planet according to the AI. However, the planet did not agree. The Earth itself is a living organism, and the AI was not aware of that. The planet's true form was that of a small girl. What? And to the AI, the planet itself was God. It had no choice but to kneel before it. I am the king of the humanity once fallen, and the manifestation of this planet itself. To this world's most unfortunate, magical girl, you must now return this planet to the way it was before. Oh my god! Okay, now we're getting to chapter 119, which is titled Planet Part 2. But, oh my god, this is insane! It's just making me think of Noah's notes, goddammit. You must now return the planet to the way it was before, after humanity's second destruction. So the destructions that happened, we weren't talking about, like, when the dinosaurs were killed by the meteor, or we weren't talking about the ice age. We're talking about this shit, and this is crazy. The greenery, the seas, and all of nature were recreated, and the world was rebuilt, and humanity was born once again using the data they had stored before its destruction. A year passed, and all was restored. The AI had completely returned the planet to its state before its destruction. However, humanity's genetic makeup had been altered and their memories had been overwritten. They knew nothing of the truth of the destruction that had taken place. And then the king erased the AI from existence, leaving but one. Remain where you are. Oh, that's the main admin! King, why do you stop? All has been rebuilt and this planet has been restored. All that is left is for you to erase me. Humans are foolish creatures. However, their existence is indispensable to this planet. With all due respect, I do not believe that to be the case. Humanity will simply repeat its mistakes once again. Even if I erase you, humanity will likely once again design similar creations. Humanity will repeat their mistakes. It is as you say. The disregard for life. Humans take life. The fact that they're even alive... oh my god. Humans take life. The fact that they're even alive for granted. They do not value the life they have been given. Life holds no worth to them. They have no respect for it. They show contempt or look down on and hurt one another, and the cycle repeats itself. Oh my god, this is so true. Before long, they become driven by their hatred. Oh my god, this is like the second manga that has gone into this cycle of hatred kind of theme here. The first one being The Promised Neverland. Just discussed it this past week. They manipulate individuals, organizations, and even entire nations. War and revolution can be sparked from a single negative emotion, and these emotions come from none other than the humans themselves. Their negative energy. Humans all have negative energy inside of their hearts. It's the source of their sin. As long as humans live, this negative energy will never disappear. And that's why I destroyed it all. However, when all of life has perished, the planet must be restored. All living beings possess an appreciation for life due to the limited time they have, their lifespan. The life forms known as human beings are necessary in order for this planet to continue to exist. Oh, whoops, I missed this part. Their lifespan. That life force return. Let me reread this. So. Here we go. All living beings possess an appreciation for life due to the limited time they have, their lifespan. That life force returns to me, the planet itself, and then allows it to grow and continue sustaining itself. I still think the king is Luis. I really do, but oh my god, so the king is basically God. Or like the goddess of Earth, if that makes sense. The life forms known as human beings are necessary in order for this planet to continue existing. However, I can't very well allow humans to continue living again without being aware of this. So this time, they will be tested. And that's how Mahou Shoujo site was born. Oh my god. Mahou Shoujo site? Mahou Shoujo site? I will grant magic powers to young girls who have been cursed with misfortune, girls ripe with negative energy. These powers will activate by draining their lifespan, and I will gather the negative energy produced from the use of these powers. I shall see how much negative energy they will produce, how strong their will is to continue using their powers at the expense of their lives. They will have until 3 years from now, until August 11th. If the amount of negative energy gathered by then is insignificant, then I shall allow these humans to continue living. However, if it reaches a certain capacity, I shall remove the negative energy from humanity and recreate a new one only with positive energy, and a new order of humanity will be born. Exactly how? I am the planet itself, as well as its womb. Ooh! I will transform all of humanity into sperm and absorb them, and they will fertilize me, and humanity will be reborn through me. Why must the energy source and the recipients of the magic powers be only girls? For me, a magical girl, to awaken again, it will require a large amount of energy that these girls were born with. King, you are the ruler of past humanity, a magical girl, and the planet itself. The reason that the planet itself, has taken the form of a magical girl. I was the ruler of past humanity. I was its god. However, the seed of God was taken from me. Oh, I want to know how. All before I realized I'd become a magical girl tasked with the planet's protection, and I lost the memories from when I was a god. However, there's one thing. I remember my name. Ray. Or Zero. So, oh my gosh. From this point on, you shall be my subordinate, and you shall become the admin of the Mahou Shoujo site. As for your name, you shall be called Ichi. What is this? I've changed your appearance, and I've made it so that you can infiltrate any electronic pathway and enter its network. You are now able to use any electric equipment as a medium for travel. Next, let us increase our ranks. Each will have their own jurisdiction within the Tokyo metropolitan area and shall act as the administrator over the magical girls in their region. Just within the Tokyo area? Why not the entire world? There's a special bond between me and this land. Now begins the countdown towards the end of humanity. Tempest? A heavy rainstorm, or perhaps a reference to Shakespeare's? It is both. Is this your revenge against humanity, or rather a story of forgiveness? At the current moment, let alone rebirth of humanity, we won't even be able to begin fertilization. For the sake of initiating the fertilization process, you must continue to supply me with negative energy, and I shall appear to the world once again along with the planet's altar. When that time comes, the fertilization of mankind will begin. You appear concerned, Ichi. If before August 11th, 3 years from now, the amount of negative energy has already reached capacity, what will happen then? If that comes to be, then the Tempest will be initiated earlier than planned. The 3 years that the humans will be tested, or should I say, the grace period, and my love for them. Well, then let us begin. Whether emotions are a necessary part of humanity, whether humans are indeed foolish creatures, or how misfortunate. I guess this is the perfect time to say that. Humanity has refused to repent for their mistakes and has stepped foot onto the path to ruin once again. The road towards destruction that they've chosen for themselves, it's only moments away. We could have avoided this if we were able to survive for 10 more days as planned. No, it can't be. Hold on a minute. How come we're the only ones who haven't turned into sperm? All of you have used a stick at least once. I knew it! I knew that was why. The king never had any intention of offering salvation to foolish humans such as yourselves. You were all merely pawns used to gather negative energy. What? Pigtails, then what the hell is your purpose for keeping me alive? Well, that would involve Komuro Kayo and the Kogeni City murder case. The case of Komuro Airi, Kayo's younger sister's murder by the hands of 3 boys who were also given a stake by Anju Isuko. Those boys killed her using a stick with the power to do harm to someone by attacking their shadow. What the hell does he have to do with that case? What you should be paying attention to is the details. It was the fact that it was boys who used the stick. When that stick was used, I happened to be near the king's chambers, and that was when I saw it. It was hurting the king. So boys using the stick hurt the king. What? But this is insane. Like, I really am digging this story. I'm really digging what Sato's doing here with the king's plan, and it kind of throws my the king being Luis out the door, that theory. Well, at least that's what I think it does. But I'm very curious for those of you that have read Noah's notes if this is kind of reminding you of that. But I really love this. I love what Sato's doing here. This is so brilliant, and I'm just sad that more people aren't reading it, because this manga is going to end soon. It's probably going to end in the next, like, depending on how the next portion of the arc goes, maybe like 40 chapters. I'm guessing 40, 50 chapters at the most. But anyway, very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I could keep bringing you more Mahou Shoujo site contents, because I think I'm like the only one that covers it. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.